for Jersey Vern to call in.
Oh boy.
Can you get the shotgun ready? Yeah, please have Vernie call. Vernon Vern.
Man, Vern was on Ryan Cameron the other morning, 2 mornings ago, man, winning the loaded bag or qualifying for the loaded bag. So Vern is everywhere, man. If a phone is there to call, Vern on it. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is, man, there's a lot of things to talk about. I can't believe black people sitting around this long talking about Jay-Z like he really accomplished something for black people. That's the part, like, it needed to be said, and he said this. I mean, shit, it needed to be said years ago, and nobody said it. And y'all was still giving them awards and saying how great they was. But now Jay-Z say it in a mediocre way, and now all of a sudden, this is what it should be. This is what hip-hop should be.
Dude, and do you realize what's out right now? If you look at the bar, I mean, I know where we came from, but in our world right now, what do you have to compare it to?
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Common.
Yeah, but outside of Kendrick Lamar album, people did hail that as one of the greatest albums. Is that album? But the J. Cole, people were like, I kind of like it. They weren't necessarily feeling J. Cole's album. I like J. Cole.
I mean, I ain't necessarily feeling this, so I put it right in there in the midst of all that.
Hold on.
And J. Cole's album went platinum.
Hold on.
Just like this one.
Here we go. Hold on. We got Grego calling. Yeah, it's the Kicking It with Kysii show. Who we got in here? Hello.
This is Grego.
What up, Grego?
What up, man? What's going on, guys?
You trolling today, or you coming here with?
No, I ain't trolling, man. I just wanted to kind of add my piece on it. So, like, at the age that I'm at, which will always remain unknown, like, I needed an album like this for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yeah, he's been talking all that shit for. Excuse me, I don't know if I can say that on the show. But he's been talking all that stuff for. Oh, so he's been talking all that. You got
G on here, man. You think this was
what's
clean?
What's up, G?
At all. Hey, what's up, bro?
That's who talking.
What's up, man?
What's
up,
no.
So like the point I was trying to make is, okay, yeah, I've always been a Jay-Z fan, right? And like I really couldn't relate to any of the stuff that he was talking about before because I ain't never sold drugs or any of the other kind of stuff that he was doing. But like at this point in my life, a lot of the stuff that he's talking about, it kind of related to me. So like we don't really get a lot of rap at this point in 2017 that kind of touches what we're going through in our adult lives. So like to me, it was an amazing album just because of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like I enjoy the new culture. I enjoy the Migos. I enjoy Uzi Vert. I enjoy that kind of stuff because I just kind of like move with whatever is going on right now. But like to me, this was refreshing. Like, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, he should have did it years ago, but I can appreciate it because it does speak to me in this current year, along with the Big Boy album and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but like we're just focusing on Jay-Z right now, but like I haven't heard anything like this. And then it kind of almost made me think, and here's the joke, the drum roll. It almost put me back like, yo, shit, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, let's support the black stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever the case may be. Like it was in a sense, with him chasing Sean Combs, and he's still like giving this dude props towards his vodka line, and Jay-Z has his own thing. Like, I think we need to hear more positivity like that because, in the black community, we're all like crabs in most cases. It's just kind of like nobody's really promoting the other black person that's giving them competition. I mean, it was just so many jewels in it. But I mean, I can see where you're saying where it kind of is like it's lazy or whatever the case may have been because he could have said it a long time ago. But maybe he just matured. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of look at things. I always try to look at things differently from the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody's going one way, I always try to look at it from a different perspective.
I don't think it was that he matured. I believe this is the right time for it to come out because it's so against everything that ever came out.
Right.
He didn't bring it out at any other time because he could have boldly done this way back and just stood out amongst everything else also, but he never did, you know what I'm saying? But now this may be like his last album per se, and this is probably the time. Like, I'm going to do this on my last album. He probably just did it like, okay, if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. But it worked.
Right.
To me.
I mean, because like you said, him and his wife has probably already hit their financial goal. because, like I said before, and I'll speak on his wife now. Like I said, once she hit, quote unquote, her goal, she flipped it up on everybody with the Super Bowl, with everything, and everybody's like, whoa, it's too black. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, like, they're probably just throwing things out there now because, like you said, if it sticks, it sticks. If it don't, it don't. So I agree with you on that. I mean, we'll never know. But on the flip side, I can appreciate it just because there's some things in the album that was kind of like, it spoke to me personally. So, like, and I think that's probably what has kind of like got the masses. Somewhere in one of those tracks, something that spoke to somebody, because I mean, we're just so used to dealing with, you know, so like when we hear something that actually sounds like something, we're just like, oh shit, like this is some real music. So like, I think that could be the other thing about it too. So
it could be the anti-mumble rap album too, where he's like, right, I'm going to concisely say every word, and that goes back to my
exactly
that Jay-Z's a petty motherfucker. He's like, okay, don't mumble rap. I'm going to rap really slow and say everything really concise and talk about all.
Because he's really just talking on it. It's no real
that's
like.
What I'm saying. That's all. Okay. Now, let me ask you this, Grego, because this is my problem. I may be totally wrong, but if you've had the pulse and the ear of the black community all this time, we had Obama in office for 8 years. You've been going to the White House, hanging with Obama. You've been pretty much close to a billionaire with you and your wife's income for the last 7-8 years, maybe close or whatever.
Right.
She's been rolling around half naked on the ground talking about drunken love, surfboard, watermelon. You've been selling BBC and Billionaires Boys Club and all of these things. Just magically, all of a sudden, in the last year, y'all became conscious, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's a good thing." Y'all should be more in arms for the fact that they've been leading our people astray for years. So now, even if you've woken up from the MK Ultra programming that you was under, now you've got to pay. You owe me reparations for the other 20 years that you led me astray and told me, and Ball Till I Fall and Big Pimpin' and Drunken Love and Put a Ring on It and all that shit, y'all owe me because you.
So could that reparation be him bailing those dads out of jail? Maybe he felt bad about all that stuff and was like, you know what, I'm gonna bail some dads out of jail right now.
That's a good start, but this isn't enough for me to turn a blind eye to all of the idiocracy that you've promoted over the years. All the pettiness, all the bullshit, all of the fucking stories about killing and drugs and all of these things is not enough for me to just turn around and say, you know what? And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not a good Christian. I can't forgive people that easily. But it to me, this is the scenario of somebody that's the wolf in sheep's clothing. So the wolf comes in dressed like a sheep, and I just fall right in line with him and say, you know what? I'll forget all that hustling and pimping and stuff that you did.
Yeah. I mean, and you're consistent on that.
Because now you're conscious.
Because even you said that about like Tupac and all these other people who were like in this negative
all the people held Tupac as this revolutionary. Oh, he made Brenda Got a Baby and Dear Mama. Yeah, he's also the nigga that said I fucked your wife and did a song with your wife just so I can make a diss song to you. So which one is it? Which one is it? That's all I'm saying. Who is the real Jay-Z? And he says that in that first song Kysii played. Who's Jay-Z?
Exactly.
He shot his own brother. How can we even trust him?
L said, who was a good artist to this guy? What? Truth be told, RPM G believes Jay-Z is a good artist, a great artist.
No, I've never. See, this is what I'm saying. We're strictly talking about Jay-Z as an artist. I don't have a problem with drug dealer music. I don't have a problem with Uncle Luke. I don't have, because that's why they call me real people music. I can separate myself from music from the person. Like, I don't believe in faggotry. I don't adhere to it. I don't like guys, but I know there's people who are gay, and George Michael is gay, but I like George Michael's music. That doesn't make me gay. And that doesn't make me change my lifestyle. I can separate the person from the music.
So hold on. I need a disclaimer in this one right here. The views of my guests are not the views of the Kicking It with Kysii
What?
show.
I just said I don't have a
Hold on.
I'm not going to repeat your word.
Hold on. One more disclaimer. The views of the other guests is not the views of Greco or Greg or any of those people that are involved in that. But go ahead.
I'm using that to make a point. I can listen to a drug dealer music. It's not going to make me go out and want to do drugs or sell crack. I can listen to booty shake music, and it's not going to make me want my daughters to grow up and be strippers. I know the difference between right and wrong and music and entertainment. I know Ice Cube ain't really shooting motherfuckers. So that's where I'm saying I can separate myself from good music, just like I can listen to Designer and Panda and say, that's a good song. If I'm at the club and I want to shake my ass and do some shit, I like that song. Right. You know what I'm saying? If I'm at a party and we about to get crunk, I'm not going to listen to fucking Common and Dead Prez and this album right here. I'm going to listen to Big Pimpin' and fucking Excuse Me, What's Your Name? That's what I'm going to listen to, because that's the Jay-Z shit that gets me ready to party and shit. So it's like you got to be able to separate yourself. So I like Jay-Z as an artist. Jay-Z's one of my favorite artists. He has a lot of songs and a great catalog. Probably did one of my favorite albums, which is Watch the Throne. But all I'm saying is this: you can't. A tiger can't change his spots, or a leopard can't change his stripes, whatever the fuck this phrase is. You can't do that, and then all of y'all just turn a blind eye when y'all the same people criticize everybody for everything that they do in on the blogs, and all these people are fake, and this person did that. It's like my man just criticized Kanye. Why Kanye can't be in love and married to Kim Kardashian? That's not what it is, but why can it be? We're going to criticize, but then we're going to give Jay-Z a whole pass. He apologized to Beyonce. What the fuck else would you do to Beyonce? I'd have been on fucking Good Morning America apologizing to Beyonce 6 months ago, not a year later after all the shit died, after Lemonade Fuzz died down, after the Grammys and the fucking I came out at the Grammys and did a song like Beyonce. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But so what the fuck are you saying?
And then he brought up the Salon situation, which was like 2-3 years ago, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah, it was like 2 years.
You ain't talked about that shit in years. Everybody wants to know what happened. You just made it like a line on you. Oh, he talked about Salon too. You heard? He's so deep now. He's so deep. Y'all sound like them freshman girls who go to college and meet a nigga who can play the guitar and got dreads and wear goddamn wear sandals and act like he's so deep and spiritual because he's singing Jay-Z lyrics to a guitar. Y'all sound stupid.
Oh man, don't talk about. You sound like you're talking about one of the boys members.
Hey, why you like Watch the Throne better than the Black Album or Blueprint?
Nah.
That's just my
okay. You know, everybody's opinion.
I know, because he likes Kanye. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dope album. You're telling me Watch the Throne isn't better than the Black Album?
Nope.
Oh man. Oh, and speaking of the Black Album, never mind. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
You about to go into Prince that time?
No, I mean,
I'm about to go into some devil worship shit, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Put it this way, man. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing you he didn't exist. So if y'all believe this dude been speaking deviltry for 20 years and instantly changed his stripes and doesn't have a hidden agenda, then y'all are all sorely misled.
I have to, and let me step in on that, because for the longest, everybody said that they was like Illuminati, like devil worshippers, and then like all of a sudden, he's talking like
Beyonce do
Christian.
Like that's what y'all. That's what my man just said. Oh, Beyonce came out at this at the Super Bowl and said y'all haters whack with that Illuminati mess. How you get the shit up off you? You just do the inverse. Oh, y'all don't like me rolling around on the ground half naked talking about drunken love surfboard? Oh, how about this? All y'all ladies, let's get in formation. Let's get in. My man cheated on me. He been cheating on her. She made that song 3 years ago. If I was a boy and all that shit, Jay-Z been cheating on her. But now all of a sudden she make a whole album about it and everybody loves it. It's critically acclaimed and it was a good album. But all I'm saying is now, because the heat off of that's what I say. It just seems like he's an opportunist. Like Lemonade came out. Now we're anticipating what Jay-Z has. So of course we're going to listen. That's the only reason I listen. I want to hear what he said about Beyonce. And it's the last goddamn song on the album, unless I got it in the wrong order. Is that the last song? Maybe that's what happened with the bootleg stuff.
Right.
No, the views
Legacy.
Oh, what's the one when he said I'm sorry? The sorry song.
It's called.
Ain't that the 444 song?
444. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
It's like in the middle of the album, right?
Here we